So thank you very much, and thank you FFF Bayern and Creative Media Desk for inviting me here, Creative Europe for inviting me here. My angle will be Finnish and a little Nordic. Oh no, it went backwards, so now you had a sneak preview of what is to come. I come from Finland. I guess you know where it is, in the Nordics. Between Russia and Sweden, we've been parts of both. And what is special about Finland, among other things, is that we had the first in the world members of parliament that were females, and we also have in the game industry successful female game designers and planners. I come from Yle, the public service broadcasting company, and you can see we are very successful when it comes to television, traditional distribution, and almost half of all viewing is on our side. But when we go online, it's totally different. Then it gets international, and you can see in the left, down left, our share, which is then only 7% last year. That's why digital things matter. Why it's important for a public service company to go digital and to have all audiences and see to it that we can offer them something is that we don't cost, apart from the tax, of course, that is paid. And here you can see that the users, they really appreciate some things in our company, that is both the quality and the price. For us in Finland, it's really important to have been a part of Nordics all time. We have been co-working since 1959, and the co-working is, of course, also a political decision. We have two funds that, in a way, always makes us co-produce. Because when you have two countries in the Nordics co-producing, you can apply for extra money from these excellent funds, the first of which is broader. It's not only public service, it's all media companies and distributors who are members of it. And then the second one is for the public service companies. Both funds have also been really heavily thinking about the digital development, supporting at times gaming projects, and other things connected to the new distribution. And that's why you can see that there are cultural initiative percentages and distribution percentage in the budgeting. Now, the Nordvision Fund that was founded in 1959, that is the most important co-production arena for all the big Nordic public services. So how many of you know what SCAM is? Okay, SCAM is in the Nordics and now becoming globally a really interesting success story. It's a Norwegian drama produced for young audiences, targeted very narrowly for a certain age group, but it became an enormous success in Norway. It's such a success in Finland, in all the Nordic countries, and now in USA. Go on YouTube, Google SCAM, and you will see American young people who are filming themselves while they are watching SCAM, and all the reactions. It's worth to see. And SCAM was also one of these Nordic co-productions, but it was the result of a very long process, because you can't just start producing the right drama for this age group. You have to do research, and they produced at least three series for the same target group before they found this gold mine, which is actually, Lucia is here from ZDF, and Funk is doing a German version of SCAM, so ask Lucy all about it later. One very important thing when you do successful TV drama, and now I go to our Danish neighbor, is that please don't copy any successes. If you see when DR was successful with The Killing and everybody started to do the same sort of Nordic noir crimes, they went to politics and did Borgen. After that, they turned into family. When in US they said you can't do a family drama if you don't murder anybody. Well, in Denmark you can, and it travels. Then they turned to economic crimes, and now the newest big success is about the priest family by the same author and producer as Borgen. Sometimes we hear that, well, TV viewing is not going down. In the Nordics, we also co-work a lot on research. And this Nordic research from 6 years back show that, yes, in the age groups 50 plus, there might be a little, it might rise a little, but in all age groups, it's dropping. We have to go digital. We have to go online. In Yle's, my company's online strategies, of course, all channels are streamed. I haven't had a television or a digibox for 5 years, I think. Everything I watch online. And we also, it's really important to get the online rights. So what we are dealing, all the Nordic countries are dealing with our guilds and our associations about the copyright issues online. That's a really big question. So we also co-change ideas about how to do it. And we bought this, maybe you in Germany also have these deals that you can use your own archive in new ways. So we have possibilities to send 500 hours of old drama online. Of course, new productions copyrights need to be renegotiated. Now we are talking about having 3 to 5 years rights on windows online. It's also important to think that it's not only the young people you should do online drama for. Please do it for all ages. But when you want to reach the young audience, sometimes your player is not the best distribution platform. So we do things on YouTube and, of course, instant snapshot too. This is one of the first successful that went international because it won an EBU prize for the best drama format some years ago, our series Love Milla. And here you can see that the target group is 200,000, but what it has reached on our player, Yle Arena, on Facebook and on YouTube is quite a lot more. It's about a young woman who works in a bar and her friends who come there, and it starts as realistic drama, it turns more and more sci-fi. There was also a feature film made later on this. And Mental is a series which I think is really important because here we are, when you do drama in public service, you really have to think why, what is the need, what do the young people need? And in Finland we have a lot of young people with mental problems who don't know how to search for help. And this is based on deep research with such persons who have severe mental problems. The drama, every character in the drama is based on real persons and their experiences. So the production company, It's Alive, made the drama based on the stories, and Yle made a factual site for young people who needed help. This factual site was supposed to only last a certain time after the drama. It turned out it's so important for the target group that we could not stop publishing it, so it's still running. Here is the fiction part.
Minulla olisi teille yksi pieni pyyntö. Kertoisitteko lisää teidän peniksistänne, tai voitte myös vaihtoehtoisesti näyttää kuvaa.
Ootko noin niinku homoseksuaalina koskaan fantasioinut seksistä sidottuna tähän sänkyyn?
Okay, so this was clips from the fictional part, and as you could see, humor is essential. It's really important. Serious subject, but have touching characters and also hope and humor. And now we will have some clips that are part of the factual campaign. These are real people. These are not actors that are speaking about the same theme, mental issues.
Mulla on diagnosoitu masennus ja ahdistushäiriö. Tuntuu tosi vaikealta sanoa tälleen ääneen ihmisiä, joille mä oon tästä kertonut. Mun lähipiirissä niin niitä on oikeastaan 3 tällä hetkellä. 3 ihmistä, joille mä oon silleen kertonut. Mielenterveysongelmia ei pitäisi hävetä. Se jotenkin lisää sitä taakkaa itsensä sisällä. Mä oon ainakin itse huomannut sen, että sen takia mä en ole hirveästi puhunut siitä, koska mä häpeän sitä, että mä en voi täysin olla sitä, mitä ihmiset musta ajattelee, jos se nyt näin voi niin sanoa. Ja mä en halua hävetä sitä enää. Tai yritän ainakin olla häpeämättä. Siksi mä teen tätä videoa, mä oon sanonut varmaan jo 5 miljoonaa kertaa.
Sellainen lievä masennus ja alakuolonut ei ole mitenkään harvinaisia. Väittäisin, että jopa kaikki meistä kärsii jossain vaiheessa sellaisesta. Ja monesti me toivutaankin sellaisesta ihan vaikka, että päästään puhumaan jollekin niistä meidän asioista, mitkä meitä askarruttaa, tai muuten vaan purkamaan sitä meidän huonoa oloa.
Minä ajattelin, että jos minä nyt yön aikana kuolen, niin minä olen sentään tosi kaunis, koska minä olen niin kuin laiha. Loppujen lopuksi minä sairastuneena toivoin koko ajan, että minä kuolen pois. Ja se laihuttaminen ei ollut enää mikään semmoinen kaunistautumisen keino, vaan se oli niin kuin muuttanut muotonsa semmoiseksi, että loppujen lopuksi minua ei ole enää olemassa. Minun masennuksen voisi kiteyttää oikeastaan yhteen lauseeseen. Kukaan ei voi rakastaa lihavaa tyttöä.
One thing that we have shared with our Norwegian colleagues discussing how the target groups are reached with web dramas is that it's been easier to reach female young target groups than male. Skam was the first Norwegian drama that really also reached young men. And this drama really has reached the young men. 90% of the viewers, it's rather new, so it's been on only 70 days, but you can see there are already good numbers. And what you have to play around with is like leak it from one place to another. So you don't say, please, everybody, hey, wow, public service is doing web drama, come here and watch it. But you leak it to YouTube, you leak it to your page, you play around with facts and fiction, and that's how you get the young audience. So let's have a look at this drama that deals with a very important issue today, esports.
Mä oon Dragon Slayer 666. Jonain päivänä musta tulee maailman paras pelaaja. Mun tavoite on päästä Jönköpingin pelaamaan maailman parhaita vastaan.
Toi kone tuhoaa sun elämässä.
Sä tuhoat mun elämä.
Äiti, älä tee sitä, mä rukoilen! Ei! Haluatko tulla mun pro-tiimiin?
Yes! Todellakin haluan!
Dragon Slayer 666. Tossa on Mega Man.
Destroy 11.
Se on e-urheilua.
Käytättekö te e-pillareita?
Voitellaan loppun elämään Celibaatissa.
Mikä tossa tukkaa? Ihan kuin pottais lätetty sun päähän.
Se oli mun pallo. Noi tyypit ei pelais tuolla, jos ne ei olisi omistanut koko elämänsä pelaamiselle.
Also in Dragon Slayer there are important themes like loyalty between friends, thinking about yourself or about people you should be loyal to, and so on. And now, just to finish off with some examples, I won't go into this because I know you all think about Instagram and Snapchat and how to do it, and Instagram Stories is the platform where we actually published the first drama that only lasted for 24 hours. And this is making online drama to an event. It won't be there forever. You have 24 hours. Please use it. Go there, see it. And Karma was first planned for Snapshot, but then the decision was that the Instagram Stories works better. 15 seconds scenes shot by a mobile camera. That's why it couldn't be put on Yle Player, because we still don't have a good format to put it on the Yle Player. So it's being published on social media. And there is another Instagram drama now we have in planning, which is mixing a lot about facts and fiction. So actually when it's put out in the first time, you don't know if this guy exists for real or not. So this is playing around with a young boy who wants to do a comeback as a pop star. He was a child star earlier. And now just one picture from a web drama that's targeting elderly people, or not elderly, but not the youngest group, all age groups. And these guys are really famous Finnish comedians, and they wanted to do a 1.5-hour show, normal television drama, but they were asked to do it in 10 minutes, and actually they were happy about it, because when you have to have a good half-hour script and you have to narrow it down to 10 minutes, you can get really funny drama. So it was a big hit on Yle Player, also then later put on TV again and again and again, so happy end. This picture is just to show you that we also deal with digital subjects in our so-called linear TV drama. This is something in planning dealing with when virtual reality has taken over, what happens then. And of course, we are planning a virtual reality trailer for it. My last two slides show a little bit of what you will be talking about, the VOD market, because the red ones are those where there is a great penetration. This is from last year, so numbers are different, but you see the tendency that the Nordics, Finland, Sweden, Norway, Denmark, and Great Britain are the reddest one, the 5 first, if you look at the numbers over there, where we have a great viewing of all the VOD services. We'll be talking about Amazon, so my last picture is to show you that if you we work a lot on a European level together, the public service company. If you put together all the money we put on original content, it's still more than Netflix and Amazon puts on it together. Thank you.